Jack says that Islam's too small for him. What do you think about that? I think he's got a point.
Yeah, I mean, he does have a point. Volk had a lot of success.
Oh, Brian's got a video. He says, "Yeah, let's have a look at the vid, Brian." So sorry, Paul.
Defense is most likely against pound for pound number 1 in the world, the lightweight champion Islam Makhachev. Talk me through about that particular matchup and what you think and how excited you are to prove yourself yet again.
Yeah, it's the dream first title defense, pound for pound number 1. Get him back for Volk. We saw what Volk did to him. I'm gonna get him. He's too little. I'm gonna get him.
Your first defense.
He's got a point.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got a point because Volk, we all love Volk, right? What a guy. He's awesome, right? He's just brilliant.
What a guy.
Round. What a guy. No, he is, though. He's awesome. He's got a great sense of humor. He's humble. He's funny. He fights his ass off. You know, he's the man. But if you've ever been around him, he's not a very big man. He is the man, but he's a smaller man. Okay.
Yeah.
And that first fight with Islam, the first one, he gave him everything he could handle. Yeah. Jack Della Maddalena is not a small 170 pounder, you know. So I think,
and he brings all those same problems. Yeah, he brings all the takedown defense, the ability to scramble, and I think even better striking than anybody that Islam has really faced recently. Poirier had some moments, landed some good shots, and I mean, Jack has that and more, and is a much bigger, stronger guy at 170 pounds. I think it's going to be a very interesting fight between Islam and Jack. I mean, and I think that's how Jack should feel. He should feel like, hey, you're coming up to my weight class. I know you were the great at 155. All that is fantastic, but now you're in the big boy leagues at 170 pounds. And as far as the other thing with Garry and
Leon,
everybody seems to want to fight Garry. My God, that guy's getting called out left, right, and center. But now he's calling out Belal to fight in Chicago. I see.
Brian, see if you can find that. It's a funny little video, Brian. It's Belal Muhammad responds to Garry with Chat GPT insults. And by the way, my Chat GPT, I realize this now. It's not Chat GPT. It's Chatbox AI. So I need to get Chat. I pay for Chat GPT. Just don't think I have it on my phone. So yeah, no, Chatbox AI. I'm on some bloody Walmart version.
Connor cosplay with Dollar Tree trash talk. Bro, your lines hit softer than your jab. You sound like a teenager who just discovered McGregor highlight reels. You want to outbox me? Try out talking me. First, without embarrassing yourself. Until then, go back to rehearsing in the mirror. Maybe one day your trash talk will be as sharp as your barber's fade.
Yeah, that's why not everyone can talk shit. And certainly don't go to Chat GPT because that was bad material. It might be a big mistake for Islam going up to 170. It might be a bit of a stretch. But fair play to him. I respect it. Jamahal Hill said that he's been dealing with a lot of injuries lately. I don't know if you saw this. He said that he's been dealing with a lot of injuries. I'm not sure if there's a video, Brian. There's something because Harrington's put it in the notes. But he says because of that, he has to work harder than everybody else. He says, Jamahal Hill speaks out. Oh, it's a little video. Let's have the video.
I haven't been on my level. I haven't been on my level now for quite some time. I think that people severely underestimate the injuries that I've dealt with and the things and the challenges that I've had to overcome with that. An Achilles tear to an athlete is a career ender. Is a career ender in a lot of cases. And then you compile that with the injuries that I've also dealt with, the tears to the knees from trying to come back and force my way back in the timing that I did against I've gone against a lot of advice that I was given by my team and people close to me before injuries or anything. I was a natural. I'm a natural talent.
How long is the video, Brian?
Naturally to me. I could hang around outside of camp, you know what I mean, eat,
2 minutes of this.
Do things.
Oh, we don't need 2 minutes of it.
Do them and just hard.
It's not your fault, Brian. It was a 2-minute long clip. I don't know what he's getting at, but the headline I have in the notes is he says that he has not been up to snuff following his Achilles tear, and because of that, he needs to work harder. But that people also need to respect the severity of the injuries. He has a point about the injuries, and injuries are a sad part of this sport, and it does affect you. However, the fan base, it's not their job to recognize our injuries and to then compensate in their minds our effectiveness. They just want to see the best fighters. And whether you're at 100%, 80%, 50%, they don't give a shit. If you get your ass kicked, you get your ass kicked. And that's the roll of the dice that we make as fighters. If we choose to take the fight, if we choose to step in there with an injury, like I said before, when I fought George St. Pierre, trust me, I couldn't move. But it's in the history books. I got choked out and I got beaten because whatever. And who knows? Maybe it would have gone that same way anyway. But I was injured. But I own that. I can't expect people to look at it through a different lens. And I'm not talking shit about Jamahal. I understand, and what's the word I'm looking for? There's something ate with him. There's something
Resonate?
Not resonate. Not resonate. Commiserate, not commiserate. It's a something eight. It's a something eight. Speaking of eight, I haven't eaten yet, so maybe that's why. But I understand why he feels that he's been a little overlooked.
Commiserate.
Yeah, we'll go with commiserate. I wasn't going to say that, but we like it. Commiserate means to commiserate, to like, oh, commiserating. He expects people to like say, no, he's still a bad. Sadly, when you get beaten, people don't remember that. You're only as good as your last fight.
Yeah. I'm telling you, a lot of the things that he's saying recently is we talked after that loss.
Empathize. Yes, empathize. Brian. Thank you. You just put it in the notes.
That's the word.
Empathize. And I just want to say, sorry, Paul, and you take the baton. I do. Jamal's great. And the injuries they suck. They suck. And I totally get his point. However, fans don't give a shit about that. Sorry, Paul.
No, and they never will. And they'll always be the ones talking shit or praising you. And you got to just learn to deal with them. But when I talked to Jamahal after that loss to Khalil, it was like, you got to get healthy first and foremost. Then you've got to work. You've just got to work harder. Like you've got to train more like an athlete 24/7. And I think maybe he's coming to that realization on his own too, and realizing he said it there a little bit that he's been a natural. He's been somebody that's kind of just relied on instincts, and it's gotten him this far. But when you get to the very top of the food chain, you win the belt, and then you fight all the contenders after you lose the belt, you've got to be doing more to be able to stay at that level. And hopefully we see him going really focused on getting better, training full time, keeping in shape, taking care of his body. And then, we'll see. And if you do that and you still don't win, then at least you gave it everything you had. But that's what Jamal's got to do. And hopefully he doesn't turn that into focusing on his injuries or feeling bad on this. Injuries happen and you got to overcome them, and you've got to make sure that they're 100% before you get back in there. And you do need to listen to your team and your people around you.
Jamal's a bad mother effer, right? He is. I mean, he went 5 rounds against Khalil. Khalil looks really good. He hit him with some shots. He's as tough as they come. He's got good power, but I agree with everything that you're saying. He could just improve a little bit in terms of the athletic care of his body, in between fights. Hey, I'm saying this from experience.
Yeah, me too.
I was a fool. In between fights, I would blow up. I would drink, I would party. I wasn't in the gym. So it's easy now for me as a 46-year-old guy to say this. I'm saying it from experience, but the injuries, yeah, fair play. It's a shame for him. All right, today's episode is sponsored by Huel. And if you are a busy man in the morning, if you are on the go, but you still want to get a complete nutritious meal in your body, but you don't have time to do it. Well, guess what? Huel is here to save the day. They are today's sponsor, and they have you covered. Huel, Huel, and their Black Edition is a complete meal so you feel full, focused, and ready for the day. Little prep so you can grab and go. Huel's already sold over 500 million meals around the world, and now is your turn to try it. New customers right now can get 15% off at Huel.com when you use the code BELIEVE.